let's
go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Count me down.
You got 5, you got 4, you got 3, you got 2, and you got 1. And we're gonna say, yo. What's up? Once again, we are back for another episode of We're Wrestlemaniacs 2. It's your boy, of course, Izze2Real, along with my boy
Playboy Troy.
And we're back again. Is this episode 49? Yeah, we close to 50.
Man.
God damn, we've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, I'll be taking a lot of breaks. I'm sorry. I do. I'll be taking vacations and stuff.
I mean, shit, sometimes you need them.
I do, but just the fact that we almost to 50 is crazy. Feel like
Ain't it?
I was on another podcast before this.
Because you were.
I was. Yeah. So, yeah.
You have more experience longer than me.
I'm an entertainer. Yeah, that too.
I know, right?
I love to entertain.
I be wanting to get on more people's podcasts.
That too. I just want to hop on your podcast.
Yeah, me too. Like, what we talking about?
Well, yeah, come on, whatever.
Let's just do it.
Just talk.
And I don't even want the fame. I just want to be on the podcast and talk.
Well, that and like, if I go to parties, I want to be the DJ or the MC. Like, I want
to control the party.
I don't want to be like, this is my music. I don't want to be that guy. But like, if I can have somebody that plays music and does the mixing and everything, and I'm just the guy that hypes the crowd up, the MC, like, yo, da 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 da. Who having a good fucking time? Hey.
You really want to be the MC?
Yeah, and I'm like, hey.
The master of the ceremony.
Yeah, that's all I want to be. Give me the mic. Let this guy back here do the thing. We having a good time.
Who rocks the party? That rocks the party. On my left side. You know, all that type of shit.
If you got $20 in your pocket, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you got $40 in your pocket, let me see, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you got $100 in your pocket, let me see it. Woo.
Let me see. Whole fight break out. That's me.
That's me. If you got no money in your pocket, go ahead, go on home now. Cause you broke as the fuck now.
That's facts. Cause why are you here? Why are you even in the club tonight? You knew you was broke. You should have stayed your ass at home.
Money, take your broke ass home.
Facts.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Man, if I could get hired to do that, I would have so much fun.
I gotta do is be a personality. You see the Hawk Tour girl get to do shit like that.
No, that's different though.
Nah, you could just be a
she
personality.
has like 10 minutes of fame. I don't even want the fame. I just want to be in the club.
I just want to be in the club.
Just give me a mic.
Be a host.
I'll host the whole entire club. And I don't even want, you can go free drinks, but I'll go 5 free drinks. So I won't get towed up. Give me like 5. 5 free drinks. 5 free.
Not unlimited.
Not unlimited.
I don't need unlimited.
Because if I go unlimited, oh man, I'm giving shots to whoever and everybody. I'm bringing Ray and Day to all to the clubs. I'm bringing my partners and everybody up in there. I have a whole entourage at this point. Like that's how I'll be if I become an MC. If you give me unlimited drinks.
Yeah, that unlimited would be wild.
But 5 drinks, all right.
Because I might not even touch the limit. Depending on what I'm doing that night.
Yeah, like I might even just be drinking water the whole night.
Right, because I'm mixing too good. You know what I mean?
I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm gonna have some drinks in me, most definitely. Maybe like 2 or 3.
But you might pregame before you get there.
Hell, I might pregame before I get there. Show up there with some shades on, knowing I'm about to tear this shit down. DJ, and it's a DJ I trust, so I know like he be out here mixing some good shit. Hey DJ, we got some new music going. Yeah, hell yeah, Playboy.
Oh, so you don't even want to DJ, so you just really want to be the MC.
I literally just want to be the MC. I don't even want to DJ. Let them play the music, cause all I want to do is get the girls up on the stage, have them throwing ass. Get the fellas up, let them catch some. Let me get one drunk dude hop up on the stage so he could crowd surf. Something simple, not too crazy.
That sounds crazy already.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
I want to host a phone party. That'd be dope.
I want to go to one.
I always wanted to go on. You know what? We should throw one. Let's throw a phone party.
How the fuck do you do that?
That's easy.
Okay, I don't know, son.
I don't. First of all, my thing is I don't know many people out here, so that's just my thing. I don't know people out here, so I got a handful of folks that I talk to on a daily basis. But I'm like, I hang out with you outside of work, and just outside in general. I ain't got that many people, so when people be like, "Oh, I'm like, man, I want a birthday party." I don't know that many people for me to be doing that out here. I don't want people at my house like that.
Facts.
I invite over. Come on. Yeah, come on.
I don't need that many people. But I wouldn't have a phone party at my house.
No.
Yeah.
I have it at
a club or something.
Not even at the club.
A strip club.
I want it in like an arena, like a civic center.
Who renting that motherfucker?
Or basketball. Or do that at a gym.
Like, we don't got WWE or AEW money to be renting a civic center for a night.
Give me a gym, like a little sports, like a little not middle school, high school gym.
Oh shit,
That'd be dope.
who cleaning that shit up before Monday?
That's why you hire cleaners.
You gotta pay for bubbles.
You gotta pay. No, you gotta pay for DJ.
Yep.
You gotta pay for security. You already gotta pay for the gym.
You gotta pay for the foam. How the fuck else you gonna get this shit?
You can make the foam. You can make the foam.
I know nothing.
But I mean, you got to pay for like the ingredients to make the foam. But you gonna make a foam and all the stuff like
Budget.
that. Yeah, you got a budget. I'll probably say in total that whole thing will probably be like $70,000.
That's a house.
For one party. And now I ain't even started adding in like the alcohol that's there, the bartenders,
7 or 70?
70. 70, then 3 zeros following.
What type of fuck? Nah, hell nah. You don't even need that much for a party. This is some fantasy ass party you trying to throw.
No, that's just like bare minimum, I think.
Bare minimum, motherfucker, 70,000 for. That better be the cover charge.
The cover charge.
That must be what you gonna make from the cover charge of people coming in there.
Yeah, cover charge is easy.
$100 a person.
Females getting free.
No, fuck that. 50.
Females getting free
50
until 11 o'clock.
Stupid. How you gonna make your per diem back?
Dudes pay $10 before 11 o'clock because after 11 it goes up to 20. Actually, yeah, you go 20 before 11 and then $40 after 11. But
you would have to take out a loan to do this goddamn party. Goddamn it! What the fuck? You ain't even making no money back from this shit.
How?
You wouldn't even want to spend no. You said how?
How?
You gonna charge $10 per every dude. It's probably gonna be
20.
more.
$20 per dude.
$20 per every dude. It's probably gonna be more females there than dudes because that's how you even get the people there.
That's
by
true.
having females.
That's true.
Right.
That's why they're getting it for
Right.
free till 11.
So then you got to pay for alcohol. You got to pay for the bubble ingredients. You got to pay for the security.
See, you missing out on.
You got to pay for the DJ.
You're missing out on the club trick. You're missing out on the club trick. This how they get you now. You ready? They be like, women get in for free until 11 o'clock. Dudes are $20 until after 11 o'clock. But here's the trick. They don't let people into the club till 10:30. So guess what? How many people are you going to really get into the club within 30 minutes? At the most.
You said I'm missing something. You still ain't said what the price is to get in even after 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock.
After 11 o'clock, women are $20. Men are $40. How many people are you going to actually get in that club?
That still ain't enough for
within 30 minutes.
That ain't
How
enough.
many people are you getting in that club?
Not a lot.
Because I guarantee you, I could at least
Not
make.
a lot. If you only got 1 or 2 security guards, that's not a lot.
That's the point. So now, when they start coming in, it's past 11 o'clock. Boop. I got what? Maybe, let's say I got 50 or 60 people in their club within them 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Ooh-wee. That's what? I missed.
You got it calculated right there.
Yeah, thank you. $50 times, just say 20, right? I made $1,000 in that 30 minutes. Just in that 30 minutes alone. So now, I'm looking at it like this. Boom, 11 o'clock comes. Just say now 11 o'clock done passed, and grand total I got like 400 women up in there. That's crazy. That's a crazy number.
That's a crazy number.
Like, okay, let's go 200.
For a gym? For a high school gym?
200? Is 200 good enough?
For a high school gym?
For a high school gym.
That still might be a little lot. But all right, let's say 200.
Let's say 200. So 200, and I times that by 20, that's 4,000 right there. Now the fellas, you know the fellas gonna be up in there if they got the females up in there, and you know they be wanting to ball out and they want to show out anyways. Cause then of course they're gonna try to buy bottles when they get in there. But when I get them in there, let's say it's gonna be 500 dudes. 500 dudes times 40, that's 20,000 right there
In the gym?
Of course, the bleachers ain't out.
The capacity in this is we talking about a high school gym.
A high school gym is what?
The capacity probably like 1,000 something, if even that.
What kind of gym you got?
You talking about a high school gym?
High school gyms are usually like 3,000.
You see the gyms that we be refereeing in and shit.
Y'all just a trash.
Shit.
Y'all ain't no real gyms.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't got no real gyms.
And these are the gyms you would be renting.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part. But like it's 3,000. I say at the really high school gym capacity is 3,000.
I'll give you the 3,000.
So really, all in total, what I got like 500. What I said? Like 500 right there. Oh no. 500, 250. That's 750 people.
And you still think you're gonna get to 70,000?
Well, so far I'm already at 25. So I already got a quarterback of it. Well, not a quarter,
Not
but
a quarter, but
I got a little bit back already. And then
not enough. Like I said, you still got to take out a loan just to do that shit.
now I'm thinking about this. Alcohol. Now they're going to be into buying alcohol. Because I know everybody going to be buying drinks. And then you're going to have some people that want to buy a section.
But is your promotion that good to get this shit to even have this many people there?
I'm Najee Williams.
Who you are?
I'm a great promoter, actually. I'm pretty great at promoting. If you let me promote, bro, I'm everywhere. I'm putting a sign downtown in Oakland. I got signs in San Francisco. We're putting Instagram posters. I'm putting everywhere. YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever you think of, I'm there. I even sent out a mass text amongst the city. And y'all might have to block me. But I'm going to send it out, though. Phone party, I got some connections up in Antioch and Pittsburgh and Concord. I have people come from Sacramento pulling up. I'm a great promoter. If you let me promote something, I'll promote it to the max.
We've been doing a podcast for a year and a half.
That's different, though. That's wrestling. Only people who really watching wrestling are people who grew up watching wrestling and fat people with beards and no friends and no wives and no lives. That's usually what I tell them. When people be like, man.
And that's just the people who watch it now.
Yeah.
Not the people who used to watch it.
Ain't that many bad bitches watching wrestling.
Hey.
Ain't that many. Listen, it's some out there, but it ain't that many.
Nowadays, you'll be surprised.
I gotta get to a Comic-Con.
Yeah, you'll be surprised nowadays, dog. It'd be some little pretty thing. You be like, God damn, bitch, you like wrestling?
But I do want to go ahead and get a collabo with a black wrestling podcast, another black wrestling podcast, so we could grow the community. I would love to do that.
Well, I don't know them, so.
Fine. I'll try to get in contact with them.
You're the promotion guy. If you give me the chance to promote it, I'll promote it.
Bet.
That's your
Bet. That's all I needed to hear. I will do my best to get us connected up in there. So anyways, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to the wrestling that we need to talk about. Because there's been a lot. Last time y'all saw us was SummerSlam.
I was about to say Clash of the Castle. Last time you seen us was Clash of the Castle.
No, man. It was SummerSlam where Roman Reigns returned. The OTC, he returned.
Solo hurt himself.
No. Jacob hurt himself.
There you go. My bad.
Jacob hurt himself. And, I'm going to dive right into it. So that's one of the top things that we want to talk about, really.
Oh, what's that?
Was Jacob Fatu is not really hurt. That's the reports now, that Jacob Fatu is not actually hurt, and he should be returning at the end of August. The plan is to really play keep away from Roman. Keep him away from Roman until it's time for them to meet. That's why right now the tag team champions are Guerrillas of Destiny. Even though Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga won the titles, Guerrillas of Destiny are tag team champions. Because right now we want to keep Jacob Fatu off of TV as much as possible. And before I could get your thoughts on it, I want to say RIP to Alpha, who passed away today.
What?
Yeah, he passed away. So now both Wild Samoans are now.
No way.
Yes.
It didn't pop up on my phone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sika passed away in June, and Alpha passed away today on August 16th.
Damn.
So now the Wild Samoans are up there in heaven. So RP.
Damn, rest in peace, Alpha.
Yeah, rest in peace to Alpha.
Damn, I ain't know.
And Kevin Sullivan.
Well, yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Sullivan. I knew the Sullivan one. The Sullivan one popped up And I was like, oh shit. Damn.
Yeah. Well, the alpha one was
The Taskmaster.
The alpha one was kind of like weird
Today?
because a lot of people kept saying he died yesterday and last week, but the family was like, he's literally fighting for his life right now. He's still fighting. So now he's officially out of the fight, and he's passed away. Damn. So yeah, RP to them. But what's your thoughts on Jacob Fatu being kept away from Roman until the end of August? What's your thoughts on that?
So before we get into that, I don't think we don't know for sure if he's hurt or not. The whole thing is you don't know. That's really been the talk. It's like you don't know, but it's been so good of a play up, you don't know if it's real or not.
Right.
So we really don't know if it's real or not. I don't think it's real, like I said that day.
Right.
I didn't think so that day. But there's been people who are closer to the industry and people who are the insiders that report things. That they're saying that they don't know for sure if he's hurt or not, but it's not significant enough that he's going to miss a significant amount of time.
Right.
So, but anyway, as far as my thoughts on them keeping him away from Roman, the reports that I read I kind of don't like it because it seemed like they're trying to keep him away from the reports that they're trying to keep him away just so him and Roman can later on have a feud. But I still think that he should side with Roman. It's still gonna be my stance on it until they actually do what they're gonna do between them two, and the whole story. But keep him far away because it keeps us guessing. Because again, I don't know which way we're going, but the way I want it to go might not be the way they're gonna go with it. The way that Najee Playboy wanted to go,
either one,
they might not go with it. You know what I mean? So I think I like it either way it goes because it keeps us guessing. So yeah, I'm good with it.
So I'm okay with it. I mean, if he comes back and just say he comes back and takes out Roman, I'm not gonna be mad at it.
I will. I'll be like, damn.
But then I'm gonna be like, you know what?
I could have prolonged it longer.
Let's see where this goes. But then I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, if he comes back and he's with Roman, all right, we got something. We got another wrinkle to it now.
Yeah.
So now where we going with this? But no matter what, I'm on the edge of my seat looking like, where are we going with this? What are we doing now?
Roman, and they don't even have to wrestle.
With Roman's back, that adds something already. It adds a spark that this story has been waiting on. Which I feel like I've been saying it, but when it comes to the Bloodline story, it's not like a movie where everything's compacted into an hour. This movie literally is moving in a slow pace. And yes, there's gonna be people that's gonna be idle. So like a lot of people have been going at the fact that Jey Uso, he wasn't at SummerSlam. He hasn't been really featured on Raw much. But he's really kind of just lingering. And they're like, well, why he has had the title? Why has he done this? Because that's not what he's there for. His part is the Bloodline story. How can you get yourself over for that time until the Bloodline story? So when he connects back with the Bloodline, Jay is gonna be like a big moment. Like, oh shit, he back with the family. Okay, cool. He's back with his brother because his brother got taken off of TV. So when Jimmy comes back, it's gonna be a big moment. The only thing different is Jay hasn't been snatched off of TV like Jimmy, because Jay is actually he's great at like selling merch,
following the law.
Yeah, well that too. That was just an unnecessary attack for no reason. But he's good as of the crowd loves him. That's just what it is. Oh, yeah. So I mean, as of right now, the Bloodline story is once again head of everything. It's important. It's the most important thing. But we're gonna switch off real quick. I'm gonna come back to WWE, AEW. Some big news there. Some free agents. Some free agents possibly coming around. Of course, we already knew about Ricky Starks. Everyone already got Ricky Starks out the door. Ricky Starks has already got his bags packed. He ain't got movers.
But I feel like he's still at the hotel right now. I feel like he got the movers and the stuff is like in the storage.
Yeah,
but he had a hotel
everything
like this.
Moved. He done left out the house
he
and everything.
Hotel rocking on the bed like this.
He ain't paying rent no more. He just paying a hotel bill now.
Yes.
My man's just out of that house. He's gone.
Out of that house.
And the whole time Tony just keeps coming to the hotel and sending chocolates or some random shit like, hey, you want to come back? No.
I told you stop coming to this door.
Leave me alone. He done told security at the hotel, if you see this man,
don't let him up.
Do not let him in. He does not know me. So we already know Ricky Starks is out the door. Daniel Garcia.
Huh?
Daniel Garcia was written off of AEW TV by MJF taking
A couple
him
weeks
out.
ago, right? I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be for revenge.
But he's a free agent. He hasn't re-signed back to AEW. We don't know if he is. We don't know if he's not. But the thing for me, I know you're not a huge Daniel Garcia guy. I know you're not. To me, it's like if Ricky Starks comes to WWE, he needs to be. I feel like he should go to NXT.
Yes.
Stay there for a while, and then go.
Yeah, he's in his 20s, I think, right?
Daniel Garcia goes to NXT, and he stays there for a while. Hell, might even be the new Johnny Gargano down there. No problem with it. I'm not against it. But he needs to stay longer than Ricky Stark.
You should go to AAA for a minute.
Nah.
Go to AAA for a minute. Go do something else with some serious shit so you can get this AEW stain off you, and then maybe you can come there.
Hell,
and it could be like for a year or two.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to say NXT for one reason. Because NXT have been doing this thing. Yeah, they send people to TNA, but they've also been sending people to Pro Noah over in Japan. So they have right now an NXT guy, Tavion Heights. You probably don't know who he is, but he's an NXT guy, former Olympian, wrestler and everything. They send him over there to Japan. My man is flourishing. So by the time he come back, his skills gonna be more advanced than what it was when he left. He was a great guy, great wrestler, had great personality. The problem was how was he gonna connect? And like you could tell he's still a rookie. Right. When he comes back, he's gonna be polished. Like, okay, he's over in Japan, comes back, he looks better. He might have a whole different mood about him, whatever. But with Daniel Garcia, he needs that. He needs to get that AEW stank off of him.
That's what I'm saying.
He just got to get that stank off.
I think you need it off of you before you even go to NXT.
Don't go to AAA. The only reason I say don't go to AAA because they still work with AEW. So don't go down there because one, and I just being honest. If anything,
CMLL.
If he don't go to NXT,
go to CMLL.
Go to TNA. Only reason I say that is because he can still work those shows in Mexico, but you need to be seen in the eyes of America. As of the fact that when you go down there and work CML and all this stuff, people don't know who you are. We forget all about you. Hell, go to Japan, we might forget about you too. But guess what? TNA, you can still explore. You could sharpen your tool.
But if you go to Japan, you could at least come back like it's something completely different.
That's true. You come back with a different character.
You come back with a whole different gimmick, everything.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't mind the Japan thing, but again, they are still in so much partnership with AEW. You just need to get away from anything with that stank.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not a big fan of his, so I don't give a shit what he does.
Oh.
Honestly, I really don't.
I like Daniel Garcia.
I never liked him.
I don't like what they got him doing.
I never liked it.
I liked him when he was first.
Shtick.
I liked the first part of him when he was was it the Jericho Association when he was with
the Appreciation Society?
When he was when he was in between if he wanted to be with the BCC or he wanted to be with Jericho Society. That was the only time I really was like, okay, I can see what they're looking at. He could be a good Ring of Honor Daniel Bryan kind of guy. He could show that. But then I'm like,
he could be a Zack Sabre Jr. type of guy, but
yeah,
and that still doesn't even work because he started doing stupid shit that just
once he did the gimmick stuff, I'm like,
once he did that dance, it's just like I was done with him before the dance, but the dance made it even worse.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, bro, just stop.
But then, also on the free agency is Lucha Brothers.
Right.
Penta contract is coming up soon. Like I think is actually coming up very soon. He's been saying like, oh, I'm here in AEW. This is my home for now. Like, but he forgot to put that part where it says for now. Cause right now, his like just what it is. He's like, oh yeah, my home is AEW. Okay, it's always your home until the contract come up and you're looking at options. But then his brother on the other hand, Ray Phoenix, he might have a little longer time to wait. It depends on Tony Khan because he could slap on time based off the injuries.
Right. The multiple injuries.
Multiple injuries. So, say Lucha Brothers does leave AEW. Do they fit in the WWE world?
No.
Why not?
No. Just the presentation. I just don't see it there, and I could absolutely be wrong because I've been wrong before. I just don't see it, and at first I used to think that maybe Ray Phoenix can make it as like the new Rey Mysterio, but now they kind of have Dragon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But Ray Phoenix is still exciting. Penta is really nothing to be excited about. He said a Miero, boom boom, fingers down, take off the glove, slap you, but that's really it. So I don't really see nothing there, like personality wise, that's gonna help him on that next level. But for
did
Ray
you see
Phoenix,
that before though?
even in Lucha Underground, I never really seen the personality. I just seen like he was a dickhead. He was an asshole, and he was kind of more of a heel in Lucha Underground.
Gotcha.
So like that was more of his role there. But like in AEW,
but my first time seeing Penta was actually in TNA. So that's what
I never seen him.
That was my first seeing of Penta. I didn't really know he was in Lucha Underground. I didn't watch Lucha Underground like that.
Yeah. He was in Lucha Underground, and that was where I got introduced to him. Then seen him in AEW, just like he's just bland. I don't see the personality there.
Gotcha.
Ray Phoenix, there's something there athletically. Yeah. All the cool moves that he does, he can get the kids involved. So I see something there. But personality-wise, I don't think they fit. And in WWE, don't have a tag team division for them to fit in.
That's why that's what my mindset is at. One, their first, not demands, but like one of the things was they want to go straight to WWE. They want to go straight to the main roster. My thing about it is I think they can fit in that WWE world. Yes, some of their offense will be toned down. It is what it is. They probably have Ray Phoenix less injured, to be honest with you. He won't be injured as much if his offense is toned down. Yeah, that's one thing.
Do all that shit.
But to me, it fits because, I look at it like this: AEW missed so many opportunities to make money off of the Lucha Brothers, selling the mask, selling stuff like that, selling the Penta glove and everything. You're missing out on all that opportunity. Guess what? You know who is going to capitalize off of that? WWE. They're going to print them fucking masks out and they're going to print them gloves and everything you want, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it like, okay, bet. It's hard for me to really care about Lucha Brothers in AEW because it seems like they have so many Lucha Brothers now. So what makes them so unique? What makes them unique at all? My problem with Dragon Lee right now, I like Dragon Lee, but I'm having a hard time matching with Dragon Lee is because one, his mask looks like Rey Mysterio's. That's one thing. He literally looks like
Kalisto.
Oh yeah, Sin Cara. Or no, Kalisto.
Kalisto.
Yeah. He does remind me a little bit of Kalisto. But I'm like, and I can't really get behind it because I'm like, man, something just seems off a little bit.
Right.
With Penta and Ray, I'm like, you know what? That'll add a different light on that look in WWE. Because how many luchadors are in WWE right now?
A lot.
How many? What do you mean?
A lot. There's like 3 different stables.
No. That's just.
They don't have to be masked.
How many? I'm talking about how many masked Mexican wrestlers there is. Ray and really Dragon Lee.
And there's one more, like, what's his name? Excalibur or whatever. The tag team champion in NXT.
Oh, he said Excalibur. Threw me off. Axiom, or whatever. That it really did throw me off.
You said what?
I was like, what? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. But those three, I'm like, Penta and Phoenix going to bring something different. I feel like it's not a darker light, but like it's like something just different than what's going on right now in WWE. So I think I'll enjoy it.
Andrade used to be masked.
Not in WWE.
Yeah, he did.
Not in WWE.
Yeah, he did.
When
he would use the mask
when he debuted.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then he used to carry it to the ring too.
Oh, okay.
Was it El Sombra used to be his name or whatever?
I got you.
But like, what's the other guy?
Really, you could put him with Andrade. You could put them with Andrade. No.
Nah.
You don't need to put them all the Mexican people together.
Yeah, no. What's the little guy name?
Who?
Escobar.
Santos?
Yeah, he used to have a mask.
He used to have a mask.
Like, so, they all used to have masks. I even think Humberto used to have a mask at one time.
Not to be.
Now, Angel didn't, but Humberto, I think, used to have one.
I'm going to say this. pause, no homo. Those are some good-looking guys without masks. They don't need to be behind the mask.
Nah.
Andrade, Santos, Humberto, and Angel, good-looking guys.
Humberto and Angel.
Both of those guys, all those guys look good, so they don't need to be on the mask. Guess what?
Now Andrade need a voice box like
He just needs, I'm about to say, he just
like
needs
Kane.
He just needs a mouthpiece. Him,
he need a voice box. So
to be honest
right
with
there.
you, they could have been just have Dragon Lee turn on Rey Mysterio. Zelina Vega could have been all their voice box, their mouthpiece. Could have been Andrade, Dragon Lee, and then you bring in the Lucha Brothers, and they'll be LIJ right there in WWE.
But what? I can't see Dragon Lee as a heel.
Why not?
I think they trying to get him over. They've been trying to find the next Rey Mysterio for the longest.
That's true.
For the long, and they keep failing.
Because are we forgetting the fact that Rey Mysterio speaks fluent English? He speaks fluent. He's been in like United States for so fucking long. He don't even really have a Mexican accent at all. Like you can't even really tell he's from Mexico. Like it's completely wiped away.
Nah, you could just tell that he Latino.
Yeah, you could just tell he's Latino. That's it. Like,
Right.
but you can't tell he's from Mexico.
Nah.
So it's like Dragon Lee, you could hear it. Santos, you could hear it. Not Santos. Andrade, you could definitely hear
You
it.
could hear it.
Andrade,
And
Dragon
Andrade
Lee,
been here long enough.
Angel, Humberto, all four of them sound Mexican as hell. You can hear.
I think Angel kind of gets over. He speaks a little bit more English.
When they give him the mic, yeah.
He speaks his English sounds a little bit more like he been here long enough.
Gotcha.
Humberto still sound like his daddy.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by that.
But that's the free agents talk for AEW. They're losing the OGs, to be honest with you.
But what I like for the Lucha Brothers to go there, yes. I would love for the Lucha Brothers to go there. I would love for somehow, some way, FTR old bland whack asses can get out of there because they're becoming hated. Hated because of the shit that they're doing in AEW.
Yeah, it's repetitive.
It's becoming X-Pac heat.
Oh no, not X-Pac.
Oh yeah, it's becoming X-Pac heat.
I like X-Pac too.
I love X-Pac. I love 1-2-3 Kid, but X-Pac he is for real. And the Dak speeches about feeding his family is becoming
over and over again.
It's becoming an issue.
Repetitive.
It's becoming an issue.
That's AEW for alone.
And unless they're turning heel, I would stop it. I would stop it immediately.
I could go anyway. I can go anywhere with this conversation. So I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna transition there. There's locker room concern in AEW right now.
For the fifth time,
the locker room likes Tony Khan. They're like, man, we're having a good time here. It's cool, but they're concerned about the attendance and the popularity of AEW declining. What's your thoughts on that?
The wrestlers are concerned?
Yes.
As well as they should be. Then they should have been concerned about 3 years ago. Honestly, like
3 years.
Like 3 years ago, they should have been concerned. That's where the concern should have started. Because that's when really attendance started dwindling. And I'm going to tell you kind of where it starts with the booking, of course. The booking is where everything starts. It was never really with the talent. It was always with the booking.
Right.
So that's number one. Number two, the pay-per-views start killing it. Because the pay-per-views were becoming too long. And nobody was turning in for your Wednesday show after the pay-per-view.
See, that's the thing. The problem, I agree with that to an extent. Their pay-per-views were too long, but they were great pay-per-views for the fans.
Nah, not all of them.
To the fans that love AEW, and just from a person who's not a huge fan of AEW.
I sat inside the Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena for whatever Double or Nothing pay-per-view that was, 2022, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting next to avid AEW fans.
Gotcha.
Who were like, this shit is too long.
Gotcha.
And you start seeing people get up and leave. And that's when I felt like, okay, my sister and people are looking for me, so now I think it's okay for me to get up and leave.
Right.
It was at the third to last match. It was Darby Allin versus fucking Kyle O'Reilly. The next match to go was the fucking arena Anarchy in the arena match.
Gotcha.
And I think the last match was Punk and Adam Page.
So once again,
and I left before the Punk match.
Let me fix it then. The quantity is trash. The quality is good when it comes to their pay-per-views, which is just a statement. Their weekly shows is garbage. Their weekly shows are garbage. And you could tell their weekly shows are garbage based off the fact that the numbers are showing in attendance.
I'm not going to disagree with
and literally on the ratings. You can see it.
Right, you can see it.
You can see it. It's obvious that Tony Khan puts all his effort into the pay-per-view. I never said anything bad really about their pay-per-views like that, except for the fact they're too fucking long. But you need to care about the weekly shows. The shows that gets people to actually stay and watch and want to look at your pay-per-view.
Right.
You cannot.
How can he do that?
How can he do that? By fixing the booking.
But he can't do that. The only way he could do that is by stepping aside.
That's true.
But he can't fix the booking because I think he's tried.
It reminds me of it's funny, I saw the report, not report, I think it was Pat Beverly was talking about it, that he ran into Darvin Ham. And Darvin Ham literally told him, hey.
He was sorry or apologized.
Yeah. He was like, you're right. I apologize. We needed more practice. We cannot win games off of just pure talent. That's AEW. They're trying to win off of pure talent. Let's stack up all these superstars. Let's pack them in. Okada, Will Ospreay, Mercedes, da-da-da-da. But guess what?
That's not superstars, though.
They're great wrestlers.
I'm sorry. I hate to cut you off. Keep your point in your head. But they're not superstars, bro. You just got stars from other companies. You didn't get superstars. Superstars are people that are, like, in movies. So maybe Okada, because he was in a couple movies. But that's it. You ain't pick up Ospreay's not a superstar.
Well, you know, Mercedes got Star Wars, which is actually a great,
I will
huge franchise.
Give you that. She's franchise. That's why
I was going to say he got great in-ring talent. He's basing off of in-ring talent. They're good in the ring, but guess what?
You got to talk them into the arena, baby.
You have to talk them into the arena. You can't talk on the mic. You ain't telling no stories. You ain't keeping a continuous story if you got one. It's just what it is. And I mean, I hate to really shit on AEW like that, because guess what? I'm one of those people who keeps trying to give AEW a chance as of, you know what, let me just, on a random Wednesday I go, let me just tune in. And I swear to you.
You immediately tune back out.
Instantly tune back out. Because I don't know what the fuck going on, because it seems like it's just something random. It's just random. And people love to say WWE spoon feeds, but guess what? Literally, Dolph Ziggler, he literally said it himself. He said, I haven't watched Raw since he left and he
started doing comedy?
No, not even before that. He wasn't watching Raw when he was there.
Oh.
He just show up to work and just go about his day. He said he hasn't watched it in like 10 years plus.
Shit.
He just hasn't watched it, but he tuned in. He literally tuned in this most recent Monday Night Raw, and he was like, man, that show was story driven, and the show was like you've never seen the show before. Hey, this show is built for somebody who didn't see last week. You didn't watch SummerSlam, but guess what? This is what happened. Guess what? This is what happened. This is why Gunther is facing Randy Orton. This is why Judgment Day is broken up. This is why Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are going at them. Like, it's telling you why. It's answering the $1 million question of wrestling. Why? AEW doesn't do that. It just expects you to be watching last week. It expects you to watch whatever that's going to be given to you. And that's the problem.
Even if it makes sense or not.
Even though it makes sense or not. And the attendance and the popularity has gone down. I don't care how much you say, yes, they got 70,000 people to watch last week. Yes, they selling All In. Cool. Guess what? Now here's some other news right there. All In. It ain't going to be in London next year in 2025. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas. Guess what? They won't be in Wembley next year. They'll be back in London. And they will be in London in 2025, but it won't be All In. And I guarantee you it won't be Wembley. Guess what? I literally looked up the numbers. Literally, All In, 2023, they got 72,000 people in there. 72,265 people up in there. Largest number for a wrestling event. This year, 45,156. They lost 27,000 people.
I love how you did the math. I love how you did the math.
They lost 27,000 people. What that? You cannot tell me you literally rented out a place that was 80,000 people and you got close to it. You can say whatever your numbers was. People who happen to be there with
That show this weekend?
Huh?
When is that show?
All In? It should be coming up soon. If it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. It's August 25th.
It's next weekend.
It's next weekend. So you cannot tell me you rented a place for 80,000 people, got it the first year. Second year you go back, you could barely, you got half. Tell me what I'm telling lies. Am I crazy? But you're losing people. And then on top of that, not only are you going from a 80,000 building in 2023, go back there in 2024, in 2025, you go to something that's less than 80,000. You
go to an arena.
You're not
Probably
even
23,000 arena.
You're going into a baseball stadium.
Oh, at least they get a baseball stadium.
Like literally, I'm not even joking. That's just what it is. Like, let me look it up. I'll make sure I want to be correct, right?
Or is it going into the Arlington one?
Yeah, the Arlington one.
That's where Dallas WrestleMania was at. It's 100,000. You could. Is it? They go into a football stadium.
Not the football stadium. It's baseball. Globe Life. I think. Yep, that's the name of it.
Doody.
40,000. So now you basically you gonna try to sell out now because you notice, hey, we can't get back up to 80,000 over there. We can't even get back to 60,000.
So let's do an arena that's like 40,000.
Let's do an arena.
Let's get where we can get like 5,000 less probably fit in this one compared to what we just sold for Wembley.
Look,
we'll make it work. But then next year they're gonna lose more people.
But guess what? If y'all going to All In, if All In is in Wembley this year, it ain't gonna be that next year. You know who is gonna be up in there?
WWE.
You damn Skippy. You thought that WWE was just gonna let you have the record? You already saw what it looked like this year. Majority of every B show has been out of overseas.
And they all have sold the fuck out and been loud.
The first one back here in the States that's a B show is going to be Bad Blood.
And that's because they just had to fit that bitch in.
And that's in Atlanta.
Right. Whatever.
It is. And guess what? That's Cody's Town. I'll be honest.
He's the champ.
He's the champ. Cody's Town. You got Metro Boomin up in the commercial. They going to play. I'm not even going to lie. They might sell that out. That's State Farm Arena.
That's an arena. They gonna sell it out.
They gonna sell that out. They literally gonna be coming back from Berlin.
Yeah, it's pay-per-view. Now it might not be loud like it should be, but
yeah, it is what it is.
Nah, it ain't what it is, man. Them ones out the country been amazing.
Oh
to
no,
watch.
Okay, I get you.
They've been amazing.
I thought you might as well like the audience. Like it was gonna be like it ain't gonna be that many people in the building.
Nah, it's gonna be.
I'm
packed.
like, I feel like it's gonna be packed, especially once they sell the story of Hell in a Cell being up in there.
They're not gonna be loud like you want to be.
Yeah.
Especially for a Punk Drew match
right.
in Hell in a Cell, they're not gonna be loud.
Right.
Where's Survivor Series at this year? And will we get a War Games?
Survivor Series is dang. I swear they already announced it. They did announce it. Let me do my research. Hold up, y'all. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stay right here.
Stay right here.
Don't go nowhere. I gotta get through all this madness. Yo, we got another crown jewel. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Survivor Series War Games. That's in Canada. That's what it was. Vancouver, Canada.
Oh wow. Oh
yeah.
Damn, Vancouver starting to come up, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's gonna be
still out the country. So all right.
But yeah, man. The word on the street.
Yeah, man.
SummerSlam 2025 might be in London, Wembley. That's all I gotta say.
Who said it?
I'm just, hey, if All In ain't gonna be there,
You putting 2 and 2 together like
And
you did that, man.
Put 2 and 2 together. Hey, if All In ain't gonna be there this summer,
WWE taking that shit.
and
They gonna take that bitch.
and it's gonna be 2 nights. And it's gonna be 2 nights. So I mean, hey, I'm just putting 2 to 2 together.
Oh God! I wish it was 2022 so it could be like the 30-year anniversary or some shit like that.
I think it's I'm about to say the last time there was
92?
in, was it 92?
92. Yep.
Huh.
I know my old shit.
No. I believe you. So I'm about to say they got Minnesota in 2026. So
25th anniversary, 2027.
What do you mean?
They could do it in 2027.
What, London?
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm saying. They just did Cleveland, Ohio in 2024. They got Minnesota in 2026.
Right.
So where's 2025 at?
I thought they had it 25 and 26.
No.
I thought it did say they had it both years for 2 nights.
No, that's 2026. They don't got it in 2025. 2025. No.
So which one they missed?
2025.
So they gonna be there 2027?
What are you talking about? You see, it go from 2024 to 2026. There's no 2025 place yet.
But I could have sworn, maybe, man, I could have sworn on the commercial.
People keep saying Indiana because they did sign the contract with Indiana for 7 years to give them all the big 4 shows. But they're about to do Royal Rumble.
But somebody was supposed to get it like 2 years in a row, and I was like, well, why would they get it 2 years in a row? I could have sworn we even had this argument on the show. And I was like, well, why are they getting it 2 years in a row?
No.
So is they supposed to get 26 and 27? Bro, I'm telling you on the commercial, they had it.
That was Indiana.
No, Indiana just supposed to get all of the big 4 pay-per-views, but they didn't formally announce that as a commercial. This was a commercial that came on after a pay-per-view that had the shit and fireworks. It's going to be in Minnesota for 2026, 27, or 25, 26, 2-night event. That's where they had it.
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's a 2-night event in Minnesota. And Triple H, they didn't announce 2025 yet. And Triple H literally said this might be the last one-night SummerSlam. So I'm just putting 2 to 2 together. They just had a meeting in London.
No, because Cleveland was announced. So I think it was for 26, 27. Because 25, I remember being open where they was like, well, where they going to do it for 25?
So for right now, 25 is open.
Fuck it.
And it's going to be 2 nights. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be in London. In Wembley Stadium. And you know what they about to do? They going to double that number up. And boom. Biggest event. Boom.
We got 98,000 inside of Wembley.
Ha. Literally. That's exactly how it's going to go. You already know it.
We got to count the staff. We got to count people in Gorilla. We got to count the wrestlers.
People who just dropped off chips to the vending machine.
Yeah.
Everybody. But before we get up out of here, did you have one thing? Because I have one more thing.
Nah, I thought you
Let's talk about. Oh, okay, yeah. I want to talk about something your girl said. Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné has compared AEW All In to WrestleMania, but reveals the big difference between events. Hold up. Let me get my sip of beverage.
Fucking protein powder kicking my ass.
Here we go.
This Mercedes Moné shit about to just make shit even worse.
The source, Monet Mag. When we're prepping, and I quote, when we're prepping for WrestleMania, you're kind of worn down by the time you get to the big day, as each day is stacked with press and events. The difference is that the WWE is in town for a whole week during this event, where we're not in the UK yet. I'm not sure what press and events we will be doing next week, but I'll be sure to do as much as I can sure this is promoting as much as possible. I'll be sure to do as much as I can to ensure this is promoted as much as possible. Cool. I'm sure I'll go without sleep for part of it, but it comes with the turf. A lot of times in WWE, by the day of WrestleMania, a lot of the boys and girls will be so tired, like I said, but by match time, the adrenaline will kick in. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't fucking know what she was trying to say. I don't.
Basically,
The fuck was she trying to say?
Paraphrasing what she's saying is,
what the fuck?
when WrestleMania.
Sorry, that's just as worse as her promos. I don't know what the fuck she was trying to say.
That's why I had to reread it, because when I was reading, I was like, bro, my brain started like, what?
Mine started misfunctioning. Then like just
yeah. So basically, paraphrasing what she said was, when WrestleMania is in that town, WWE takes over the whole town for a whole week. But when AEW does All In, they come in for that weekend. That's the big difference. And the fact that WWE be in town all week and the wrestlers get tired, AEW comes in for the weekend and they'll be ready. But she's going to promote as much as she can.
And she can feel how she feel about it. I've been to an AEW weekend, like I said. Been to actually a couple of them. But the one where I went to the little fan fest and all that shit, I had all access to all that stupid shit, right? A lot of them motherfuckers look like they did not want to be there.
The fans or the wrestlers?
I'm talking about the wrestlers.
Gotcha.
I'm walking past these motherfuckers. We all in the free hallway. Boom, boom, boom. It's a free hallway. It's a long strip. We was in not the Bellagio Hotel.
What day is the pay-per-view?
The pay-per-view was on a Saturday.
So when was this? Like on a Thursday?
So this was a Friday.
A Friday. So the day before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And how long? Do you know how long they were there?
All day.
No, I'm saying, like, were they there that Thursday, Wednesday?
Nah, they probably flew in that Thursday to probably get some rest, but like all the events started on like that Friday.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because this was Memorial Weekend, okay. So like everything started like on that Friday.
Okay.
So I'm talking about, and I can name two. I don't care. I'll name two. Ortiz did not fucking want to be there. Just was mean mugging. Didn't want to fucking. He's supposed to be a babyface at the time.
Gotcha.
Motherfucker got a big ass head too. But did not want to fucking be there. And he just had a mug. He walking through there. He had two ladies with him. But he just, like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to ask none of you motherfuckers for autographs anyway. I just want to see how this shit go.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I was looking for Hobbs.
Yeah.
So, but, anyway, yeah. But we ain't seen each other in hell long by that time. But that's what I went there for. I went to go look for him and talk to him. But anyway, so I'm going through there. And another person that looked like they just did not want to fucking be there was Sammy Guevara. Like, he just did not want to fucking be there.
Gotcha.
I'm like, okay. Usually, you know, when you go to these type of meet and greets, like the wrestlers, unless you're getting there at the end of the day, they're all like hype, prep. They got the smiles on. They're being professional.
Right.
These motherfuckers did not look professional. There was no professionalism there. Scorpio Sky, I think, was the most professional person there. And that was from him interacting with people, just walking through the hallway. And then one time he went on stage to talk or whatever. And he was a TNT champion.
Gotcha.
But he was the coolest guy there. Satnam Singh.
Gotcha.
Don't want to be there. What's the big tall guy? The big guy that was with Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal and him.
Satnam Singh was the tall guy.
Oh, he is the tall guy.
He is the tall guy.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the other little guy? Davari?
Oh, the short one.
Yeah.
Not Davari.
Fuck.
Not
God
Sanjay Dutt.
There you go. Both of them just like, I'm standing in front of Starbucks inside the hotel and just mean mug. I don't know you motherfuckers. I don't know you from a can of paint.
Gotcha.
And just mean mug. I'm like, bro, y'all don't want to be here. Just go to y'all hotel, bro. Like,
gotcha.
So when she say that, it's like, I get it, but the WWE still know how to be professional and still know how to put on a great show for the whole fucking weekend.
I was just about to say that.
Or for the whole week.
I was just about to say that. It's like, to me, the way I took the comment was, yeah, I've been to a big time company before. This ain't that. That's how I took the comment. Because you listen to what she's saying. WWE takes over for the whole week.
The week.
We take over for the weekend.
And you'd be so tired from doing all the press and stuff for a week that you barely have time to even go over your matches.
Right.
Compared to AEW,
you have
weeks.
You have
because
all
you
the
might
time.
be on TV for one Wednesday and we might not see you for 3 weeks.
You have all the time
in the fucking world.
You have one Friday.
My mic is all over here.
You have one Friday where you have to meet people.
One. And none of y'all doing Good Morning America. None of y'all doing
no one else.
like a
I seen
recent
New
Kelly
Japan
type of
person
show.
do one. Gabe Kidd, he was doing New Japan. He was doing the Good Morning America or something like that. I was like, okay, guess what? AEW does that, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who's on it?
I'm gonna say it. They send out their token people. They send out Swerve.
Britt Baker.
They send out Monet. No.
Send them out to what? To press?
Just random press. They do like random radio interviews and little short.
That be looking like shit they do on their own.
Small TV. Yeah, that's what they always look like. But I'm pretty
Especially Swerve. He look like he do this shit on his own.
yeah, but it's like it's all to me. I get what they're doing,
It ain't good enough.
but it's like, could you send only the black people out there? I'm like, all right, I get it. Y'all, ha ha ha. WWE don't send a lot of black people out. Blah blah blah. Cool. Guess what? Really, to be honest with you, WWE send a lot of people every fucking where.
I was about to say that's a lot.
You're everywhere.
Titus O'Neil is their ambassador, their spokesperson. He's black as hell.
Why Odyssey Jones just now got on TV? Because what do you think Odyssey Jones has been doing? He hasn't been sitting at his house. He literally goes and do all the college shit, recruiting. He goes to all the colleges.
Hey, that was my first time seeing him. That was.
He does. That's what he does. He goes to all the colleges and he sets up the NILs.
Is he the new Big E?
He's not the new. I don't want to say new Big E.
Is he the new third guy in the New Day?
Well, the story
To keep them fresh.
The way the story looking, to me, I feel like the story is gonna be Xavier's gonna break off from them, and like, yo, y'all do your own thing. I'm gonna try to be a singles guy. Then he's gonna come back to. I don't want to say he's gonna turn heel. I just feel like he's gonna go into.
I feel like we tried that when he became King of the Ring and it didn't work.
Oh, that's different.
No, how?
That's different.
We got time. Let's have this conversation.
The difference is
how?
because they was injured.
So
You had to go because you was injured, and it didn't work because we only knew you was there because they're injured. We know you're gonna go back to New Day. We just knew it when Kofi got healed up.
It don't matter
guess
if
what?
you go back though.
I understand that, but when you sitting there, you already got like this. I'm not gonna say cloud, but we kind of like, oh, cool, you're King of the Ring. So when you going back to New Day? Because we already know you're going back to the New Day.
See, I wasn't thinking that. Like, okay,
that's
so
how I saw it.
What else are you gonna do if Kofi's hurt? What else are you gonna do?
I was like,
defend this King of the Ring title.
We're literally just sitting here until he
gets. Are you gonna
back
turn heel and become like a king like that way?
No.
Like, what else are you gonna do with it? But it was my mind was never a thought. Oh, you're gonna go right back to New Day.
On top of the fact that Vince was still in control, he wasn't gonna be nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. Nowadays, I'm like, you know what? He probably won't get he won't get a title reign or anything, but he get like a little push. And guess what? He's gonna end up failing, while Kofi and Odyssey Jones, they might win the tag team titles. They might just be a successful winning team. Just that happen to just not win the tag team titles, but they could be a good team that wins a lot.
I think Kofi should be the one to go off on his own.
No, Kofi already done it.
I know. We've seen it before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're trying
trusted,
to see.
Like
we're trying to see Xavier go off on his own. That's the story that's being told. Because you got to think, Big E has been a world champion. Kofi has been a world champion. The only singles accomplishment Xavier has had was the King of the Ring.
He's never won the Intercontinental title?
He's never won anything else but the King of the Ring by himself. Everything else has been tag team titles. Even before New Day, he was tag team champion with R-Truth, I want to say.
Okay, well, I got one idea for that. You Dudley boys them. Your Hardy boys them.
Split them up?
Yeah, so remember...
I'm okay with that.
So if you remember 2002 when they did the first draft? And nigga, everybody was involved in the draft. It don't fucking matter. The Dudleys got split up. The Hardy Boys got split up. Edge and Christian got split up. Fuck it. Like, whatever. We got to form new tag. Fuck it. If Xavier can do it, send his ass to SmackDown by himself, make him have an attitude problem now, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, see if he can go on his own. Yeah. Because he got split up.
You know what I mean? It would have been a great idea if they didn't already have the draft. But if they do it like a trade, I'm okay with that.
Now, it would have to be a draft so it could be a shocking moment to split them up without them having to touch each other.
No.
Without them having to beef. It's just like how Kevin Owens and Sammy got split up after they lost the tag titles about a year or two ago.
Yeah, they got drafted.
They got drafted, they got split up, so they didn't have to fight.
A trade is it catches you off guard. So like you just have a segment where
make me believe the trade.
You have a segment where New Day they lose. Say they lose a match, whatever. Xavier's frustrated. or they're just like, damn, we can't get it. We're trying to get back on track. And little Adam Pearce is like, hey, I got some good news. And he's like, what is it? Xavier, you've been traded. I've been what? You've been traded. You're going to SmackDown. What? This is great. And you just have him show up on SmackDown because he's been traded, but he still doesn't know who he got traded for. And then we come to that Raw. He's been traded for like, I don't know, Austin Theory or Grayson Waller. So we split up Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, and we split up the New Day.
Well, yeah, they need to be split up too.
So boom, that's a like.
But it should be a bigger trade.
Or he got
because I've been watching a lot of 2002 SmackDown.
Bigger trade. Who would you trade for?
No, but I'm just saying, like when they was doing the trades back in 2002, when they first started doing the draft and shit, or just the roster split, the trades was actually dope.
Right.
Like, who was the first one that got traded? I think it was Chris Jericho. He got traded to Raw for Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. And they just showed up, and it was, what the hell are they doing here? And then that's when Stephanie was like, oh, I made a trade for them, so they're here now, and we traded away Jericho, who didn't want to be there. Remember Booker T didn't want to fucking be there, so he got traded?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just a story like that. It'll make
That's what I'm saying. You could do that with Xavier.
I'll be with it.
You do that with Xavier, where he's like, I'm so tired of da-da-da-da. Like, he's frustrated with them to the point where he goes to Adam and he gets
Now, he don't even have to say that. I say give him a win and make it happen.
What do you mean?
Give him a win. Let him be like AOP or something.
And then I know it'd be like they're back there enjoying, and then that'd be crazy. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that.
Let them get a win, and then they come out there and split their ass up. So it's a real shocker. Like nobody's expecting that shit. Big shocker. He's like, well, why? We're just now starting to get on the road. You know that the trade was just too good. I couldn't turn it down. And they wanted you. And
this turns out to be like
a blessing in disguise.
Giovanni Vinci or something. Or Andrade.
Hell no.
He got traded for Andrade.
Andrade on SmackDown?
Yeah. Or he gets traded for Carmelo.
For Carmelo and like.
No. See, that's why I can't say and because Xavier's not on no two. I'm not trading two people for Xavier Woods. I'm just being honest with you.
What do you mean?
I'm not trading Xavier Woods for two people.
So say you're the Raw GM.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
You're the Raw GM. You're not gonna trade Xavier Woods for two people.
No,
you gonna keep. You gonna keep him
it from the SmackDown GM.
But don't look at it from that side. You got red on right now. You need to be looking at it from that side.
From the Raw side, I'm like, okay, who am I getting? What two people can I get for Xavier Woods?
I can get Carmelo Hayes and I can get an Andrade.
No, if you could go, if I'm the Raw GM and SmackDown, if you're the SmackDown GM, you're offering me Carmelo Hayes and Grayson Waller. I'm like, you know what? Deal. I can go with that because that's two good future guys. I'll take that. But if you're going to offer me Pretty Deadly, I'm like, I like Pretty Deadly, but I'm like, man, I can't break up my legendary tag team for Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly and
Tiffany Stratton.
Pete Dunne.
No, Pete Dunne's on Raw.
He's already on Raw. So Pretty Deadly and Kevin Owens.
Deal. Now I got three people. 3 people out of one. Boom. Bye, Xavier. Don't even worry. We'll send you back. We'll send you back.
No. I take that back. Not even Kevin Owens. Pretty Deadly and Randy Orton.
Deal.
Because Randy Orton's already over there beefing with Gunther anyway.
So
the trade boom, and then they send.
Don't worry, brother. I'm sending you bags and trash bags. Don't worry.
Maybe you send Xavier and you send one more person back. You send like Sheamus and Xavier to SmackDown for Pretty Deadly and Randy Orton. That's still a fucking good trade.
That's a good trade
For Raw.
That's a good trade.
For both sides.
Yeah.
Really for both sides.
Yeah.
So
get a challenger in the United States picture.
Yeah.
You get 2 challengers in the United States picture if you want to be honest with you. If you don't want to move Sheamus up.
That is true. You keep Sheamus there.
Mid-card gets more competitors.
And he helps because, like, say...
He could be heel. Sheamus could be heel.
Yeah, because Sheamus could work with, like, Carmelo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have them work together. Like, he could work with the younger guys to help get them over.
Yeah. He could be Bayface and you could be heel.
Yep.
I know. At this point, Sheamus can't be heel.
I love Sheamus too much to be a heel.
He can't be a heel no more. Because we already know he could go in the ring. And we just like, bro, he could give us a banger after banger.
And once you hear that...
Yeah.
It's this. I don't even know the beginning part. It's
It ain't in their theme song no more.
It's not.
No, what? No, that's not their theme song no more.
When he first came back, it was.
Yeah, they changed it.
Why they keep doing this shit? Like, what the fuck? What?
I thought you knew that.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, they changed the theme song.
Triple H, can you? If there's one thing I ask, can you stop fucking changing the theme songs, please?
They changed LA Knight theme song too. You didn't know that? Man. LA Knight theme song is fire though. Now it's fire. Cause it's the same theme song, but they just added a guitar to it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it just sounds fire. You're like,
it's like Bret Hart's theme song with the guitar riff.
Yeah. That's basically all. It's the same. It's still the same LA Knight theme song.
Don't do that. Like,
But
don't fucking change it like that. Like, I want you to
I'm
get
trying-
Broken Dreams back.
Who else theme song got changed recently?
AJ's, but I actually like it now.
Romans, I don't like Romans like that.
I hate it.
I'm trying to get used to it, but
Hey, have you heard AJ's? AJ Styles?
I don't like that one because I don't understand what he's saying. I don't know what the dude's saying at all. But I know we don't want none, yo. We don't want. None. I'm okay with
He's
that.
kind of still saying that. Cause I use it now. I don't use the O one. I use this one now, and I'm like, okay. Like when it started off, it's weird, but then the beat drops to something completely different. You're like, oh, this actually slapped. And I play it on the big speakers too.
I don't like that. I don't like it. Whatever. All right, that's all.
Yeah,
though.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
So
All
we'll
right.
see you next week for episode 50, I think.
Come on. First of all,
What?
What? When you say that, say it with some excitement.
For episode 50.
There we go.
50, ladies and gentlemen.
50.
0, 0,
Half
0,
of
0,
not
0,
no.
0, 0,
It's
0, 0,
no,
0,
it's
0,
not a
0,
decade. This a century.
No, I'm just bullshit.
5 decades.
It was echoing.
5 decades.
As he look at me with the old man looking through his glasses.
50.
50.
The big
The
50.
big 50.
I might bring a cake.
And sit it right there on the motherfucking, you know what I
there.
mean? Surrounded by Cokes and Waters.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
Don't think about it. But for your boy Izze2Real and my boy
Playboy Troy.
this has been another episode of Wrestlemaniacs 2. And we will holla at y'all next week. Yeedeek.